You know, the Ravens, they they announced their 53. You know, we're gonna talk about it, man. All right, Ravens announced their 53. My bad, y'all. I'm on my way to work. They announced their 53, and you know what, man? Like I said before, I didn't think this year is gonna be any major surprises. Um, I think most people who we thought was going to make it made it. I think if there was a surprise for me, I'll go ahead and start. It would probably be uh, Blue Kelly, Caillou Blue, cornerback. I think he was like a 5th round pick, I believe. And usually, you know, we don't really cut our draft picks. You know what I mean? We usually keep him, give him an opportunity. He played in the preseason. He gave up a lot. You know, he gave up some plays, and then he had some good plays too. I'm not going to sit there and act like this man didn't have any plays, but I think the most telling thing is I believe the Ravens believe that they're in a win now situation. They're in a win now, and they don't want to go in and say we have another developmental corner. You know what I mean? I think the signing of Arthur Millette really put pressure on Caillou. I wouldn't be surprised if he could return to the practice squad, but we'll see. But I didn't think Caillou Blue would be cut. You know what I mean? I did. That is one I did think that they was going to keep. Brandon Stevens made it. You know what I mean? A lot of people was hard on Brandon Stevens. Seymour got cut too, I believe. So those were the ones. I thought Seymour. I think they. You know what I mean? I always thought that they liked Seymour. You know what I mean? The cornerback, and they let him go. You know what I mean? I do believe that he probably could return. Brent Urban got cut. I think, you know, they did that last year with Brent Urban. So I believe probably Brent Urban, Seymour, I don't see Christian Welsh, but, you know, players like that, I do think that they're going to be you know, we're going to release you but sign you back, and then you're going to still play on game 1. You know what I mean? On the first game against the Texans. So, you know, who else? Somebody that did, you know, I talked about in the last video is Ham, kid from Baltimore, number 59. I believe he showed something at the pass rush position. He was making plays. Honestly, he was really making some plays, and I believe, honestly, he was making more plays than Ojabo. So, you know, for him to make that, to go into another year, the Ravens signing adding an undrafted rookie free agent to the 53, you know, that's like 19 out of the last 20 years. You know what I mean? And Keith Mitchell, who we're going to talk about, made it as well. James Prochet asked. We all knew that. We all saw the writing on the wall with James Prochet. That was a given. You know, he just had he had some tough breaks, man. But at the same time, he's had a lot of opportunities. And it just wasn't working out, man. Like, at some point in time, you know, I hate to say it, man, and this applies to life. It's not always everybody else's fault. Sometimes, man, things just keep happening, man. It's either, you know, you're not as prepared, you're not up to the challenge, or, you know what I mean? It just may be not the right situation for you. So whatever that may be, man, I hope he gets picked up somewhere, man. I know he lost a family member this year, so, you know what I mean? Hopefully he gets picked up and gets another opportunity. Well, Josh Johnson, I do believe that they're going to sign Josh Johnson back. He got axed, you know what I mean, as well as Anthony Brown. I knew one of them was going to go. Josh Johnson, to me, is the clear one to get picked up. I went into the camp battle between the quarterbacks. I actually thought that Anthony Brown was the most talented, but after seeing this preseason, you know, that wasn't the case. Let me go back to Ham real quick, and I just wanted to say, I hope Ham doesn't turn into what's his name, Jeremiah Moon. We had the outside linebacker from last year. You know, he showed a lot of promise. He showed a whole bunch of promise. Then you don't hear of him this year. So hopefully he does, you know, make some plays, and he does, because I really like the way this guy Ham's moving, man. Very explosive. He definitely jumped off the tape. You know, like I said, Keith Mitchell got picked up. That's good. We all knew that was coming, man. But what I want to see is add somebody to the outside linebacker room. With David Ojabo, I mean not David Ojabo, with Bowser, they said he's going to start the season missing the first 4 games. You know, we need somebody in that room. We definitely need somebody. I like to add somebody else. With all these people getting released, I would definitely look at some bodies there. I haven't got a chance to really study who was released. Maybe I could do that a little bit later. But definitely with Bowser going to the sideline for the first 4 games, they say he was running on the opposite field yesterday. So, you know, that's always a plus. That means that, you know, they're ramping him back up. But I definitely, you know, it's definitely going to give this young core a chance. You know, you got 4 games. 4 games to see what these guys got, man. And if they don't have it by midseason, they have to make a move. Because, you know, if that's the case, every game that's going to go by is going to be like the Oweh effect. Every game that went by without a sack, you can tell he played worse. The pressure was starting to build because he wanted to make plays. You know what I mean? We're just human like that. We understand the job's at stake. We understand people are watching. So, and I say that for Ojabo. If the first 4 games with him and Oweh are panning out, go get a veteran, because what you want is create doubt. Create this doubt in this rookie's mind. He's already, unless you're telling him don't go hard during the preseason, which is dangerous, because when you don't go hard, that's when more chance of it get hurt. But you know what I mean? Hopefully that's what I'm hearing. They saying that he wasn't really going 100% and he was just working on weaknesses. And so we're gonna see. We're gonna see if that's true. You know, when we play the Texans. But if the first 4 games he's not really showing anything more than preseason, I would then look at bringing somebody in, because just take the pressure off of him. Take the pressure off him. Just let him play passing downs. Just let him play certain downs where it builds his confidence, and just go slow with him. You know, always play him. Always had enough time to develop. He has enough time on the field. I know, you know, he didn't have enough building up, you know, before the NFL, but now he's had some NFL games now. At some point in time, he's arrived, and now he's expected to show something. Maybe not everything because he's young, but show something. But again, I would definitely like to see them really test the water, see what's out there. Honestly, I think we're good at the quarterback position. I don't think we need to go. I kept hearing rumors about a Trey Lance and all that. Honestly, is Trey Lance that much better than Huntley? Is he better than Josh Johnson? Hell, you know what I mean? That's yet to be seen. So, I mean, I would definitely be okay with if this was, you know, the quarterback position. And looking at the 53-man roster, I think we're set, to be honest with you. Like, we're set at line. Ben Cleveland made it. Ben Cleveland made it, which was, you know, to some people that was a shock, but I didn't. That's a Harms guy. I didn't see them letting him go. And plus, he fills the void. He can put a body at tackle in both guards. You know, the rookie Musala, I honestly believe he's third depth now. You know, bring him slow. No need to rush him. I do believe he's going to get some burn this year, but I think they're going to bring him along extremely slow, because the preseason showed, and as the training camp to preseason, he just kept showing he wasn't ready. So I would Musala, bring him along slow. You got John Simpson, you know, throw Ben Cleveland. At some point in time, you got to throw him in there. You know, if you got McCary, you know what I mean, who could play the swing tackles. You got Ben Cleveland, who could play both guards. You got Musala, you got John Simpson. You have some pieces there. So I definitely like the depth of the guard and the tackle position. What else? The receivers, Treadwell, I think he's going to come back on the practice squad, they say. I wouldn't bring back Prochet. Just let him go somewhere else. Let his career go somewhere else. Demas, you know what I mean? A lot of people was hiring him. He had a good play, has some good plays. I would like to see him come back. And what's that? Sean Ryan. I actually like the guy. Bring him back. Give him another year, man. Give him some more time. I really like him. Not saying he's going to be all world, but he showed something. You know, the fullback, what's his name? Something with a V. Volchich. I don't know. I'm butchering his name. I hate doing that. he got cut. I could see him either getting picked up or bringing back. They really like him. But again, if I had to make a play, it would definitely be on a cornerback room. Do I trust we'll be fine the first 4 games without Marlowe? We're gonna see. We're gonna see. You know, as long as our Darius Washington is back there and he can make plays on the ball, he can become some type of a ball hawk. You know what I mean? Do I ever think he'll be a complete lockdown cornerback? No. But if you have a guy back there who does make plays, splash plays, it does make the quarterback think. So makes him hold that ball just a little second longer. You know what I mean? So, and definitely pass rush. I'm more worried about the pass rush, honestly, than I do the cornerback room. Call me crazy. I think that Marcus Williams and Kyle Hamilton back there can soften the blow with you know what I mean, some of the Darby and Rock Ya-Sin. You know, it ain't gonna be perfect, but bend don't break defense. You know, the damn piece. So that's my thoughts on the 53, man. Let me know what you think, man. Let me know, was there any surprises with you guys? You know, going into this, man, let me know who you think is the weakest link on the defense. Is it the linebackers or is it cornerbacks, man? Let me know what you think, man. It's your boy signing off. Peace.